I'm going to do prediction arrows. Hopefully he goes skeleton army. Yeah, guys, look at that prediction. We're able to hit the bats in the skeleton army, and that's going to win me the game right then and there, guys.
For the dawn, change just glowing. Always in the lab with the fresh kicks on. I'm at the MGM, rockin' MCM. Bobby Sacks on my arm, it's only 10 p.m.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Mars back with another Clash Royale video. And guys, in today's video, we're using this crazy Hog Rider Royal Giant Sparky deck. This deck has been going around a little bit on top ladder, and we're just gonna hop into some games in a challenge and see if we can get some wins with it. But guys, before we hop into today's battles, just want to remind you to smash that like button and click the little fireball in the corner to subscribe to the channel. Doing those little things takes like 1 or 2 seconds, but it benefits my channel tremendously, and I really appreciate it. Alright guys, so into the challenge we go here against Dark Min, and he's gonna give us the good luck and the crazy emotes, so we'll just go in with a Hog Rider to start this game. Maybe get some value with arrows or something, but he's gonna go for a Dark Prince, and that's not gonna really be the greatest answer for that, so I'm just gonna go Musketeer here and then zap the Dark Prince when it's charging. So we're able to stop it right there and get a little bit more value out of this Musketeer. But guys, what is he gonna have? He's got Dark Prince, Heal Spirit. At this point, I'm sort of thinking he's gonna have Royal Hogs. But regardless, guys, I think I'm just gonna go in for an RG here on the right, because that's pretty much what this deck is all about. You got the Hog Rider, the Royal Giant, and he's gonna have to spend 6 elixir here to counter this, and we're still gonna get a hit, so not really bad right there with that Hunter, and I'm pretty sure he's using Royal Hogs at this point. So we're gonna go bats here on this Hunter, get that out of here. We have the Barbarians ready for any Royal Hogs that he wants to drop, but I'm just gonna go in for another Hog Rider here. There are the Royal Hogs, and we're gonna go with the Barbarians. Guys, luckily the Heal Spirit went back toward my Hog Rider, so he didn't really get that much value out of that, and I'm gonna go in for a Musketeer here because these Barbarians are not gonna do a good job against that Dark Prince, and we need to get that Dark Prince out of here. I'm gonna go in for a zap to get a little bit more value out of the Musketeer once again, guys, and we're looking pretty great here to start this game. About a minute and a half left, and he is going to block that Musketeer with the Ice Golem, so well played. I would expect him to maybe go in for more Royal Hogs here, so we're going to try to predict that here with the Sparky, and ooh, if he had gone in for Royal Hogs right there, he would have been absolutely done for, but we're going to probably just play it cool here because that was a bit of an aggressive Sparky prediction on my part that didn't really work out, so I'm going to save my elixir here. And he's going to have to snowball that. I'm fine with that. He's spending quite a bit of elixir to take out that Sparky, so we can just go for bats here, and then probably a Hog Rider as well, now that we know he doesn't have Hunter in cycle either. And guys, this Hog is going to get guaranteed damage. That's 1 hit, 2 hits right there, taking him down to 696. But guys, he's going to have 3 Musketeers, and this game has only just begun. I'm going to go Sparky on the left here, and we're going to try to see if we can take out his Royal Hogs. But he's going to go in for an Ice Golem right there. And guys, that was not a great play because
you done messed up, Aaron!
We were able to take that out. And if I go in for arrows here, we're going to be able to take out his Musketeer as well. And guys, he's getting some damage here on the right, but all in all, I think we're in a great spot here. If I go in for RG, he's going to probably have to go in for 3 Musketeers if he doesn't want to lose his right tower, but he didn't have the elixir, and I think we're going to take out his right-hand tower because of that, guys. At least get it down to 188 right there. And guys, we have control of this game here. We have him within spell cycle range, so I'm just going to go Barbarians, and we're going to start the spell cycle on his tower right now. Going in for arrows. The zap right there, guys. We need 1 more hit on this guy's tower. He's at 24, giving me the GG. And Hog Rider's going to finish it off right there, guys. Easy dub with the Royal Giant Hog deck. Into another game here, guys, against Malox. Trying to get another easy win with this deck, guys. This deck is so overpowered right now for some reason in the meta. Just with the Zap and Arrows combo, it just works so well. And he's going to go in for a Mega Knight, so I think we're just going to go in for bats here to start, and then I'm going to probably go in for Barbarians as well, even if he didn't zap, I probably would have still gone in for Barbarians because we're going to be able to clean up this Mega Knight now, and he just zapped as well, so the Sparky could get some value, but I think I'm going to hold off here on the Sparky, and yeah, he's going to have to go in for a Barb Barrel right there, so we're going to be able to counter all of that stuff, and then I'm going to go Musketeer here. I don't know what kind of spell he's going to have for this Musketeer, but hopefully it's not anything too bad. And he's actually not going to do anything right there, so we're up a lot of elixir, guys. I'm going to go Royal Giant here and see what he's going to do. He might Mega Knight. Yeah, so there's the Mega Knight, guys. We're going to go in for probably a Sparky here as soon as possible, and the Sparky is going to be able to clean up this Mega Knight. He is going to zap, so now I can also freely go in for bats right on top of the musketeer, and the bats are going to help out against the Mega Knight too. He does get that jump though there, guys, and the hit, and then some musketeer damage to add insult to injury, guys. So this game not going quite as well as our first one. That Sparky on my part was a little questionable on the last push, and I didn't think it was going to work out like that. So we clearly need our barbarians anytime he wants to go Mega Knight. But I'm just going to arrow right here so that he doesn't get this wall breaker connection, and we're going to be able to keep our tower alive and get a little bit of a counter push going. So we know he has Mega Knight. I don't know what else he has really to counter this hog, but we're going to try to get a hog hit right here at least. And he is going to go Mega Knight again. So at this time, we do have the barbarians, as well as the bats to take care of this stuff. So we're going to go with the barbarians here and then the bats. Didn't want to put them right away in case he zapped everything, but we're able to get all of that stuff out of here. And then I think I want to go just Sparky in the back. Yeah, he's going to go for a miner, so this is going to work out pretty well, honestly, guys, because he doesn't have zap and cycle, and we're going to be able to take out that barbarian. He does get me down to 300 right there, but I think if we go Hog Rider in front of this, we're going to be in great shape. He's going to have to Mega Knight probably, and then, guys, the Sparky is going to get a lot of value against his Mega Knight. I think if we go RG right here and then go with bats, he's going to have to choose what he wants to zap here. And, yeah, he's going to zap the Sparky, so the bats are still running rampant, giving this Sparky so much value. But, guys, we aren't able to break through quite yet. I'm going to go Musketeer again because I know I'm up Elixir, but, guys, breaking through is going to be another story. He is going to go Mega Knight, though, and it's just going to jump on top of the hog. So I'm going to pull it back with the barbarians, and, guys, when we get an RG in front of this, his musketeer is going to get shredded right there, guys, and so is that bandit. And I think if we go in for this right here, maybe just go in for a zap on his miner to deny damage. And, guys, look at that insane comeback right there. I can't even tell what my tower was at. I think it was at like 60 HP though, or something like that. Alright, guys, hopping into another game here against Joaquin, and looking at the starting hand here, I don't really want to play any of these cards to start this game. I love saving the small spells for any sort of bait cards that they're going to have, but since this guy's not dropping anything, we're going to go in for a zap right here. And I do have arrows next, so we have that in case he does anything, but I'm just going to go bats here in the back. And he just went arrows on nothing, so I think, unfortunately, I'm going to have to let those bats go and just go in for a Sparky right here. And he's just going to go with a musketeer, so he's got musketeer, arrows, and so far that's pretty much like my deck, but we'll see what he's running here. He's going to go in for a Mega Knight, so it's another Mega Knight matchup, guys, but I think if we go musketeer here and then barbarians, we're going to be fine because I have the zap for the skeleton barrel. So we're going to get that down right away, and as long as we have that, I think we're going to be chilling in this matchup. We know he's going to have probably bats as well, so I could predict them with the arrows and get some damage with the musketeer. Guys, we knew he was going to drop bats. I should have done the prediction, but thought it was a little bit risky for this stage in the game, especially because he just used that. And I don't know if he has Mega Knight back in cycle, so we're going to go hog bats here, a little bit aggressive. And it ends up working out hugely in my favor because he went in for a balloon at the exact same moment, and I can arrow that skeleton army. So yeah, we're going to get a little bit of damage right there, guys, but all in all, nothing too great. I only got one hog hit because of that good skeleton army on his part, but guys, if we can predict the bats or the skeleton army in the future of this game, I think we're going to be off to great shape. I'm going to go in with the musketeer here and just zap his skeleton barrel. Yeah, so we're going to get the zap in right there, and then I think we want to just go RG here to make his musketeer lock onto something else, and then we're going to go bats. And guys, this is looking like a mean counter push for us right here because that Mega Knight is going to get shredded, and then I'm going to go in for a Hog Rider as well so that the musketeer can just keep hitting that Mega Knight. And we are able to get a pretty nice hog connection and defend with barbarians right here, so he's not going to be able to break through, and I do want to get a musketeer down before I zap this skeleton barrel. So we're going to go in for the zap right here. Got to make sure we hit that timing, and guys, we're looking great right now. He has taking a little bit of damage from that barbarian right there, and then he's probably going to Mega Knight here, so that's on top of this right away. And guys, he's going to have to zap something. He doesn't do it though. We do need to get a musketeer down, so I'm going to go barbarians and then musketeer. And he's going to arrow there, which doesn't finish off the Sparky. So, guys, we have to get a Hog Rider in front of this right now, or we're probably going to lose. I'm going to do prediction arrows. Hopefully he goes Skeleton Army. Yeah, guys, look at that prediction. We're able to hit the bats in the Skeleton Army, and that's going to win me the game right then and there, guys. All right, guys, hopping in against Toonami here. We just got a spectacular finish in that last game for our 3rd win in a row, and I'm just going to start this one off with a Hog Rider, guys, because look at my hand. He's unfortunately going to go in for a Goblin Cage at the exact same moment, but I think if we zap, maybe we might get a hit. We don't get the hit, guys, and now this is really bad. If I can time this Sparky, though, so that it takes out the Goblin Brawler and the Royal Giant, it actually hit the Firecracker too right there, guys. That was huge value, and now I think if we go RG in front of this, guys, we might be able to do a ton of damage here. He really overcommitted, and I also have arrows if he wants to drop anything. We'll see what he does, though. He's going to go Royal Delivery, but, guys, that RG is already locked on, getting so much damage, and the Sparky isn't done yet, guys. I'm going to go in for arrows here. It's a little bit aggressive, but he also had to zap there, so I'm going to go bats right here, and then, guys, I think we go Hog Rider with this, and we might just take his tower. He is actually going to go Firecracker, so I'm going to go with the Musketeer instead. Actually, I'm just going to zap this. Didn't want her to get any extra damage, and since we're in the lead, I think I'm going to play it a little bit more conservatively. We could have gone in for a Hog Rider there, though, and maybe taken his tower, but I think I'm going to go in for the Hog Rider now that we're at full elixir. So we'll see what he does here. He's going to go in for a Royal Delivery, but guys, again, a little bit late on that Royal Delivery, and we're going to be able to get some critical damage right there down to 374, and we can basically spell cycle that out, but any like Hog hit or Royal Giant hit will do for me. I'm going to go in for Barbarians here, though, just to block for this, and wow, he went in for a Fireball. I don't know if he was predicting that or what, but he almost hit the Barbarians, but he actually missed the Musketeer, and because of that, we're going to go ahead and take his tower real quick, guys. Wow, nothing like your opponent just making a nice mistake, and then you pretty much win the game off that. But we're going to go all in here on this side, arrow this Firecracker right away so we can keep these bats alive, and then go in for a Musketeer as well. Because I think if we go Hog in front of this Musketeer, guys, we're going to get so much value, and he's just going to go on the other side with that. So I'm going to zap here, and I think we're going to take his tower. Musketeer is just ravaging his tower right there, and his Royal Giant is getting killed too right there, so we're going to go RG in the pocket here, guys. Can we go for a 3-crown in this battle? He almost has one of my towers, but honestly, guys, I think we're going to be fine here. I'm going to go Musketeer here, and then a Hog Rider into this, and I think maybe if we just, like, zap... Yeah, we're just going to zap his tower and take it out, guys. He's going to almost take my tower on the right, but... Guys, this is GG no matter what he does. He's going to Fireball right there, so we're going to go in with the RG, even though I know I don't have enough time to get the 3-crown. But, guys, another very dominant win. This Royal Giant Hog deck is just shredding the meta right now. Alright, guys, hopping into our 5th battle of the video right here. It's been a while since I've done a 5-battle video, but it's been a while since I've used this good of a deck right here. And this deck is really surprising me how good it is. And I think I'm going to go in for arrows here because he went a little bit aggressive with those bats. And we do have a Musketeer counter pushing. So I'm down a couple of elixir here, but we have the Musketeer, and we're going to see what he does for that. And guys, I really want to go in for a Hog Rider or a Royal Giant as soon as possible, but he's going to have basically like a bait deck here with the Miner, and he might have... Oh, he does have Mortar. But we're going to be able to get some really good value here. I think if we zap, guys, the bats are still being tanked for. And look at all that damage we're going to get early in this game, guys, taking him down to 14-18 with one hog push. And, guys, that was awesome. We're going to go Sparky here on these Rascals because it's going to take it out no problem. And, guys, we can counter this 5 elixir push right here with 3. Just going for some arrows. And, yeah, guys, 5 elixir minus 3. Easy +2 elixir trade right there.
-1, that's free, quick maths.
And we're going to go in for... I really wanted to put that RG in front of the Sparky, guys, but we're just going to let this go and make him counter that for some elixir. And yeah, he's going to have to spend a little bit of elixir right there, so we're going to go Musketeer to give him no damage here, and then probably go in for another Hog Rider. I might go RG, but no, we're going to go Hog and then Bats on top of the Mortar. And hopefully we can take out the Mortar. As long as we do that, we're probably chilling. And yeah, that Mortar is going to get decimated. The Rascals are going to get decimated as well. So pretty good defense right there. And guys, got nothing right now. We're going to let those spear goblins go. And I'm just going to go in for a Sparky here on the left. If he goes in with minor bats, we can just zap our arrows. But other than that, guys, we're going to go in for a big RG push here on the left, and I think we're going to take his tower for sure. Yeah, so he's going to go minor bats. We can counter that with only 2 elixir by just zapping these bats right here. And guys, I actually missed one. So we need to go with a musketeer, or I might lose my tower right there. Actually, it was a little bit of an overreaction with that musketeer. But guys, either way, we're going to go arrows and keep that Sparky alive and go with a Hog Rider in front of the Sparky. Unfortunately, I think the tower started shooting the Sparky, but either way, guys, we're able to get a lot of damage right there. And once these bats leave, I think I'm going to go bats in the back and then go in for an RG. Because if we just zap here on these spear gobs, we're going to take no damage. And then that RG is going to take out the mortar no problem. So I just want to go in for like a musketeer to play some defense here. And then we're going to go in for a Hog Rider, of course. Yeah, so we're going to go Hog here. That miner isn't going to do that much damage by itself, guys. So he needs to back that up. And we're going to go arrows here. And yeah, we're able to predict the bats too and get so much damage, guys. That's going to be win number 5 right there. This deck is amazing. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's battles. With this deck, you're always able to take towers left and right with the RG, Hog, Sparky, and the bats. If you use the bats on defense and then sneak a Hog Rider underneath with the bats counter pushing, you're going to take people's towers easily. Anyways, guys, this deck was super fun to use. If you're still watching at this point, make sure to click that like button if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in a couple days with another video.